Dr. Felitti and I have had experiences and opportunities to learn from so many people from all over the world, huge range of people, from employers to doctors, therapists to parents, NFL team owners to Olympic gold competitors to Ironman, top people in the world. And there is a huge difference, a mindset that requires a lot of emotional, mental, physical training, because most play, compete, live, not to lose. And the ones that learn the skills of how to play, compete, live, work to win are the ones that do the best. It's a huge difference, night and day. Whether you're a parent or a doctor or a therapist or a business owner, when you are competing, playing, living not to lose, you usually lose. When you learn how, and there are exact skills, thanks to all of the people that have taught us and all that we've learned over the decades, it's now in our Enlighten app, it's in a lot of the books. Yes, learning how to compete, play, live, work, succeed to win makes the competition completely different. You're competing in a whole different mindset. Yes, it's night and day. Yes, there are exact skills, paradoxical, counterintuitive, whether it's sports or teaching or running a business. Once you play to win instead of playing not to lose on a daily basis, so you're practicing, training, competing, living, working, personal life, professional life, work life, sports life, you have learned the skills that we've been teaching that are all available to you now, to learn to be accepting of that inner critic, inner judge, who's always self-doubting and self-critical and telling you what you're not doing right, what you should be doing right, what you should have done. Yes, learning to be accepting of that, being okay with that, knowing he's trying to help, because trying to shut it down, get rid of it, stop it is what 99% of people do, and it just doesn't work. You end up thinking about it and dealing with it, can't sleep. It goes on for hours, days, weeks, months, years, versus doing the opposite. And yes, there are dozens of techniques in the app. Yes, there are dozens of solutions from real people that will help you immediately and long term. You just need to practice them. You have to integrate them into your daily life. We were talking about the rowing team, the world championship between the Australians and the Americans, and the Australians were bigger, stronger, younger. The Americans were older, not as big, not as strong, and they were neck and neck the whole race. Yes, the very finish line, by about 2 or 3 inches, the Americans won. The Australians couldn't believe it. They were astounded. They went to the Americans who had done this training we're talking about, said, "How did you do it? You're bigger, stronger, younger. How did you do it?" And they said, "We could tell you were watching us the whole time. You were thinking too much. You were actually competing not to lose." We learned how to get into the zone, how to get to that last row, how to get to that inner peace. And we were in the zone. We weren't thinking at all. And sure enough, we won. And that was the difference. Same thing happened with the NFL team. Same thing happened with the Super Bowl team. Same thing happened with employers with their employees, teachers with their students, parents with their kids. So read more, connect, get on the waiting list for the app, and thanks for your openness.